So as you can see, I got the Dodge all emptied out, and this weekend's grocery run will go much easier. This is the ring that goes around the floor of the bin, and I really didn't know what to do with that, so it's there for now. Hopefully, I'd really like him to get at least one of these put together. We have lots of pallets around. We had like a pallet wall up in the loft where we had just loose ear corn storage one year. So I got a pallet and I stacked up all the cinder blocks, and this is from both floors. These go on top of the bed of like pea gravel, and then these are like the cap and the vents for the grain bins. So the grain bins are all complete, and now it's just a matter of the rain stopping so that he can work on the backhoe or have a neighbor come over to get these off of the cart. We could actually just push them off the cart because they're so lightweight, but I obviously don't want to do that. I don't want to have any damage. Our neighbor down the road helps us with a lot of moving things when we can't do it. So this equipment here will get moved and they'll get set up right here. So do you remember the video this spring around Mother's Day when I was revamping this area for a flower bed? Nothing ever grows under this mammoth tree, and the birds get anything that you try to plant. But I got a good planting of zinnias, or zinnias as some people say, and orange cosmos. So my dad gave me a bunch of seeds from these orange cosmos, and I got my first start of my zinnias from Gurney's, and then I started seed saving. So I showed you about the zinnias in the past, and they are plentiful. You get many, many blooms on one stem, and they are super great for cutting. So these are both plants that are really good for seed saving. This is the orange cosmo. I think it's a cousin to a marigold. So I've already collected my seeds for that, and I am saving them in an old spice jar. You can save them in an envelope, which I kind of prefer, because then you can always put them in the freezer to make sure that you're not getting any disease or anything. But these are the different stages before seed. They are halfway dried up. That's not quite ready to save. If you leave this out for a day or two, then it turns into this. And then they get just a stage. I know. It's warm. Baby doesn't like it. Everybody say hi to George. Yeah, George wanders around in the front pack with Mommy. We're doing some jobs. Yeah, aren't we, baby? So the pink flower is a zinnia, and that is before the seeds have actually finished. So it's still green, you see. And this is it as it's dry. And you have to collect your seeds before these all start falling off. So that has lost half of its seeds, and that is the seed, the little heart-shaped seed at the base of the petal. And you don't have to save the petal. You can separate them if you like, but it can be a lot of work doing hundreds and hundreds of these. So like with the marigolds and the cosmos, I just keep them all together, and they just crumble as you plant them. And I just threw down a couple of handfuls of seed here with my hostas that I had transplanted. I had transplanted those from next to the house just to get something kind of filled in here. So save your seeds. I am going to be able to expand. We picked up a lot of these rocks when we were doing field work early in the spring, and even some of the winter when we were doing maple syrup, and we would just bring them back. I think at the time he might have been doing some cultivating, getting ready for some work. So we just brought up a few at a time and made a nice little circle. And the sunflowers are mostly ready. There's a couple that are finishing over there. That's that area. You can see nothing has changed. I was very pregnant and was not able to move anything, and that kettle weighs a ton. So this is the seed saving for the zinnias. And later on today, I'm going to try to get out to the deck when the sun isn't so directly above. I'm going to eat some lunch and come back out and get some more of my zinnias and work on my strawberries. My strawberries have run out, put out sisters like crazy, which was fine because I wasn't up for racing out all the time to manage the strawberries. So I am expanding my strawberry planting at the same time. So thanks for watching, everybody, and we'll see you next time.